Good morning, my friends. How is everyone doing today? Very good. I'm doing great, and I hope all of you guys are doing great as well. Today is Wednesday, May 20th, and I will be reading you a new story today. As I mentioned on Monday, the story that we read was The Ugly Vegetables, and I talked about how we will be talking about growing, things that grow. So in The Ugly Vegetable, the little girl and her mom grew vegetables and her neighbors grew flowers. And that story talked about plants and how they grow. So today I'm going to be reading you a story. It's called Bigger. And that's the title. And the author and illustrator is Daniel Kirk. He wrote the book and he drew the pictures. All right. And on the cover of this book, you see a boy. And I wonder if this is the boy that we're going to be talking about. Let's find out. He looks very big. Once I was very small. I was so small that I was hardly even me. So he isn't even born yet in this picture. So small. But every day in the darkness of my mother's womb, I grew bigger and bigger and bigger until... All right, so he is in a cozy, warm place. Where do you think he is? Yes, he is in his mommy's tummy. All right, so he's very comfortable and cozy in mommy's tummy. All right. I know some of our friends have mommies that are having a baby in their tummy. That's what the little baby looks like when it's in the tummy. Until I was born. I pushed hard with my little arms and kicked hard with my little legs. And guess what? Now, who do you think these people are? Yes, it's his mommy and daddy. Look how happy he looks. They look so happy. I'm sure they're so happy that he's finally here. I got bigger. I kept growing when the sun shone and by the light of the moon. So he grew all the time. He grew at nighttime. He grew in the morning time. So he's always growing. And look at the little toys that he has in his little crib. He has a monkey. All right. The monkey looks just as big, almost as big as the baby, the little boy. So funny. And he's got his little rattle. Even though I did not know how to walk or talk, or dress or feed myself, there was always one thing I knew how to do: grow. All right, so he's not able to walk yet. He's not able to dress himself yet. He's not able to feed himself yet. So who do you think helps him do those things? His mommy and daddy, that's right. But he's going to grow and he's going to learn how to do those things. But look at him. He looks like he's crawling. So he's learning to crawl. He's getting his bottle. Nothing could stop me now because I was getting bigger. My, how you've grown, people would say. What a big boy you are. And I knew they were right. All right, so he's gotten bigger and bigger, and so he seems like he's so happy for himself that he's gotten bigger, and that look at him now. He looks like he's walking now. He looks very, very proud of himself. Very happy. Got his big smile. They were right, because when I stood next to the table, I could see what was on top of it instead of just underneath. I could stand on my toes and touch the doorknob and the telephone and the light switch on the wall, even though I wasn't supposed to. All right, sounds like he can do a lot of more things now just because he's bigger. Okay, now he's taller now, so he can do a bunch of things. Like it mentioned that he can do, he could touch the doorknob on the door, he could touch the telephone and the light switch on the wall. So he's really, really growing. And what's for dinner? Yum, yum. Looks like pizza and some salad or something. Looks delicious. Boxes were filled with my old shirts and coats and pants and shoes because they did not fit me anymore. Only big boy clothes would fit me now. All right, so look, he can't fit his clothes anymore, so he needs big boy clothes. Awesome. Look at all those boxes of old clothes that he doesn't fit anymore. Remember what we talked about on Earth Day? That if there's clothes that don't fit you anymore, a great way to get rid of those clothes is to donate them. Donate to a friend or donate it to people who need those baby clothes because he doesn't fit them anymore. So a great way to get rid of some clothes to just donate some clothes. Donate your clothes that you don't wear anymore. Wow, that's a lot of clothes. It took big steps, ate big meals, and used big words. I slept in a big bed and went to big school. I played with big toys and bigger boys. Wow, look at him. What is he riding on? Yes, he's learning to ride a bike. He's got his helmet on. That's awesome. He's riding with the big boys. So as you grow older, you learn new things, and as you get bigger and bigger, you get to learn more and more things. It's very exciting. Sometimes I didn't like it when other kids played with my toys, but I was getting bigger, big enough to share. And as I got bigger, my world began to grow. Okay, so he's learning so much. Look at him over here. He's playing with his friends, and it looks like he's sharing with them. How awesome. Like you guys share with your friends in the classroom. And we love playing with these wooden blocks, don't we? We have these in our classroom. So much fun. Look at that awesome tower they're building. I learned the names of animals I had never seen, and then I went to see them. Wow. Where is he at? Where's the little boy at? Yes, he's at the zoo. He's learning about all these different animals that he's seeing. So he's taking it all in. And look, he's holding his monkey that he had when he was a baby. How sweet. Wow, that's a lot of animals. Lots of animals. And he's growing and growing, and the world seems to be getting bigger, and there's so much to learn. I saw the houses all around my own and the people who lived in them. I learned their names and they learned mine. So he's getting out and meeting lots of neighbors. And look, there's a baby. There's a baby right there, just like he was when he was a baby. I learned about the oceans and the mountains and the stars in the sky 1,000,000 miles away. So he learned about the oceans, the stars, and what was the last one? The mountains. And the mountains. Stars and the ocean. He looks like he likes to read. So much fun, just like what we do. We're reading now, aren't we? Everywhere I looked, I saw my world getting bigger, and everything I saw, I took inside, and I was big enough to hold it all. So we know his world didn't really get bigger. It just seems it just seems that it's getting bigger because as he is getting bigger, he's learning a lot more. Okay, and he's seeing a lot more and taking all of this information in, and that's what happens as you grow older. There's a lot of great things that you guys can learn out there. It's awesome. With all these fun things like telling time, learning about dinosaurs, learning about sports, addition, okay, money, music, painting, the globe. And I said music already. So much, so cool. But he seems to like learning. And that's awesome. I love learning too. Once I was very small. I was so small that I was hardly even me. But there in the darkness, before I knew my own name, before I ever saw my mother's smiling face or held my father's hand, was a promise. It was the promise of everything that I am and everything that I will be as I grow bigger and bigger and bigger. So look, I think he's thinking back to the beginning, okay? And he's thinking back when he was really small in his mommy's tummy. And now he's thinking about how there's gonna be hope as you grow older, that there's so much fun things that you guys are gonna learn, and there's so much fun things that you guys are gonna see, and you're gonna get bigger and bigger every day, and it's a really, really great thing. All right, so this is a really great story. I love this story, and I will be giving you a couple of things for you guys to do. I will give you this journal writing. All right, it says, I am bigger than so you are going to complete the sentence. So you are big already. So you guys gonna pick a few things in your house. You could find some things that you are bigger than. Say, I am bigger than this dice, because I am bigger than this dice. All right, so I would write dice, or I am bigger than a water bottle, because if I do stand up, I am bigger than that water bottle, huh? So small. All right, so you guys will be getting that for you to do. And then also, don't forget to watch the math video that I will be doing. I will be doing a math lesson, and we're going to be talking about big, bigger, and biggest. All right, so go on and watch the math video. You guys will be getting this journal writing. And then I did want to mention that you guys will be getting a Memorial Day coloring picture. And that's on Monday. It's a special holiday about the US. And that is about it. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed the storybook Bigger. Feel free to go back and listen to the story again. I think it's a really, really great book, and it talks about how we are growing every day, and it's just an amazing thing, and we are so lucky to be on this earth, and everyone's staying happy and healthy, and it's a great book. All right, so I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.